Hello again. I dare say that many viewers will be familiar with both the phrase the Great Replacement and also the concept to which it refers. Essentially, the idea is that the white population of Europe is being replaced by darker skinned people from Africa and Asia. That this process is actually happening is not, of course, debatable. We see abundant evidence of it daily. But there is some question as to whether this is a deliberate strategy or merely a concatenation of random and unplanned events and foolish decisions by politicians. The phrase Great Replacement was coined 14 years ago by a French writer and philosopher called Renaud Camus. He's a 78-year-old homosexual academic who advocates non-violence, but also thinks that mass immigration is unwise and likely to harm the liberal democracies of Europe. Camus was due to give a speech in Britain later this month, but when he tried to buy a ticket and arrange to come to this country, the Home Office banned him from entering Britain on the grounds that his presence here, and I quote, would not be conducive to the public good. Suddenly, you see, the Home Office has found that it can prevent people entering this country. This is curious because in the last week alone, almost 2,000 illegal immigrants have crossed the English Channel in small boats and been duly collected by the Border Force and lifeboats before being brought ashore and given accommodation. When a very elderly philosopher, though, tries to book tickets and come here for a few days, he's banned from doing so. The idea that the Home Office is going to crack down on the entry of people whose presence here is not likely to be conducive to the public good is an intriguing one. I rather suspect that viewers will probably have observed many people from foreign countries whose presence here does not strike them as being conducive to the public good. The organisers of cannabis farms, the pimps, the muggers, the terrorists and so on, of whom we all know. Letting those kinds of people in has never been a problem for the British authorities. They simply wave them through customs or even send ships out to collect them from the Channel. But when a 78-year-old political philosopher proposes to come here for a day or two, that really is too much. This is the Alice in Wonderland world in which we now live. Those seeking to enter the country in an irregular fashion, people who are penniless and likely to be a burden upon us, are welcomed in their thousands. A well-to-do academic who applies in the correct way to come and stay in a hotel for a few days, though, is refused permission to visit our country. At a time when many people in other countries are expressing unease about free speech in Britain, I think this is something which might have been avoided. There's no suggestion that this old guy is dangerous or violent, nor that he will be a burden upon taxpayers. He has his own castle in France and merely wished to give a speech to an invited audience while he was here. Many people have been allowed into this country whose presence I do not personally regard as conducive to the public good. Barring a single philosopher in this way can only make us appear ridiculous in the eyes of the world. In the description to this video, I'll give links to a news item about the banning of Camus and also a link to the government website which reveals just how many illegal immigrants have entered the country in small boats over the course of the last week. That's 1,944, by the way.